Good morning, welcome back to the channel. This is Just Meek on deck, and I will be discussing some more Errol Spence news, if you want to call it that. Some people have voiced their opinion on my other videos and told me I need to speak to spiritual things, but this is a free country and I'm going to speak about whatever I like to speak about. And today I want to talk about Errol Spence being too true for what is known to be casual fans. Many of these people have stated their opinion and said they do not want to see a rematch. Some people even lashed out at me and said, why would you want to see it? You just want to see this man hurt. Well, in the words of Errol Spence, what kind of niggas are you? Get your ass beat and get chased home from school? That's the kind of niggas you are? And maybe I shouldn't even say that type of language on this channel. But those are the type of comments that have been made. I believe this man deserves to have his rematch. Being so true, not willing to make the fans wait any longer, which just completely went unappreciated. This man could have set out. We have all heard the rumors of the rib injury, him looking medicated like he was on painkillers in order to make this fight happen, in order to no longer make the fans wait for this fight. And, you know, that to me was a terrible choice that he could have possibly made with the biggest fight of his career, the most anticipated fight of his career. And I felt like, you know what, he should have made the people wait a little while longer until he was completely healthy. And I know many people are going to say, well, it's not going to change the outcome. You know, people like to sit in the seat of God and predict the future. You know, we don't know that. We don't know what could have happened if this man was completely healthy. And I just want to say that if Errol Spence happened to stumble across this video, please stop trying to please people and answer questions that they raise about your skills, about your abilities. You have nothing to prove to nobody. Just go in there and fight your fight. Because I feel like every time you do that, you know, you are putting yourself in a position to where no matter what you do, you will continue to try to please these people because they will never be happy. You know, we seen you demonstrate this in the Mikey Garcia fight. You proved to them that you can box. You did it again in the Sean Porter fight. You proved to them that you can fight in the pocket and that you can bang. And unfortunately, in the biggest fight of your career, I felt like you just should have allowed us to wait a little while longer, because information leaks, and I know you, your team, and the people around you will not make any excuses. And to me, those are not excuses to take anything away from Terrence Crawford. Everybody knows Terrence Crawford's skills and abilities. And to state these things, like I said, is not taking anything away from him. You being a stand-up guy, you said the better man won this fight, and if you had excuses, you wouldn't give any. Well, weeks, days after the fight, information began to be leaked because, like I said, too many people witnessed what appeared to be you not looking normal when you did your ring walk, and the droopy eyes, the lack of emotion, the lack of abilities in the ring, your timing being off, just everything was thrown off. And we knew it was something. And this is the reason why true fans feel like you deserve another opportunity with this rematch. And if casual fans don't like it, they don't have to watch it. That's how I feel about it. And to all the people who were saying, you know, I didn't even know that I need to do my homework, as if I didn't know you started your career at 154 pounds. People just throwing out all kind of things, negative things, you know, that comes to their mind. Well, look, it appears that the rematch is going to happen anyhow, whether you guys like it or not. And I'm glad for Errol Spence because he gives so much, you know, for this community, and it's just being unappreciated by the fake fans that all laughed and left after this showdown with Terrence Crawford. But your true fans are still here. And another thing I want to address, what makes, and this have to be casual fans, not true fans of boxing, because every time you speak positively like I'm doing in regards to Errol Spence, they feel like they have to pick an opposing side, you know, call you all kind of names, you know, just because you're speaking in regards to a particular fighter, that they have to, and I don't think these are true Terrence Crawford fans, they have to say all these negative things. You know, they just can't take the information in a positive light and see what you're saying, you know, and not put anything more into it. Just take it at its face value, you know. It's just like politics. If you speak positively of the things that Republicans done, they have to hop on the Democrat side. If you say Trump, they say Obama. It's just these people are thoroughly indoctrinated to fall in this line of thinking. Well, you guys, I didn't want to stay on here too long. I just wanted to come on here and state these things that was on my mind, because like I said, I just see that this man has been unappreciated for the things that he tried to do. You know, I even heard them saying, well, he should have fought Crawford in the beginning, you know. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Errol Spence had a plan that he was setting out to do, to clean up this division. He was going to collect these belts. It's not like he wasn't given the opportunity when he was up and coming. All these fighters deal with the same issues, just like Jerron Boots Ennis. Nobody wants to fight him. All these fighters that step into that so-called boogeyman character, they get shunned. People act like they don't know them. They say they're not ready yet. They lack the experience. We heard all these things with these good up and coming fighters until they start collecting belts, and there's nowhere else to run until you have to face these fighters. So please, you can just kill those statements about he should have done this and he should have done that in the beginning. You know, they all go through that. And he didn't necessarily deny Crawford, just like a lot of fighters say, what's in it for me? You know, he wanted the opportunity, just like Keith Thurman did not want to fight him when Keith Thurman was an active fighter and was holding belts. You know, people, like they say, was afraid to lose their O. You know, now he's trying to correct that, but he's still inconsistent with being in the ring. So my whole point is, out of this video, I feel like Errol Spence should just ignore all the talking heads and do him, you know. And I know it's in his heart to go out there and to prove people wrong. We even heard Mayweather say that how good he was when he was getting him prepared for the Guerrero fight. How much better is Mayweather than Crawford when he was still in his, I guess, prime, you might say. So I think people just need to ease up. Well, who am I talking to? Because casual fans, that they are not going to ease up. And then the haters, they are not going to ease up. They're going to continue to talk trash. So my whole point is that Errol Spence needs to just focus on what he do and, you know, stop worrying about trying to please people and do you. Fight your fight. And you were never the type of person that talked trash. You demonstrated what you can do in the ring. That's how you did your talking. And I would say just get back to that. And that's how I'm going to end it. And I will see you on the next one.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Come on.